Yo, yo, yo. Aloha. Welcome to The Source. Today, I would like to offer a shout out video to phenomenal supporters of The Source, really beautiful, active members of our wonderful community and communities, all the awesome communities that are all operating amongst the collective. Thank you so much. It's been a joy to play with all of y'all, and just a great time. I appreciate all the support. It's been awesome with all the support of the 5 questions with the Source show, all the support for short form, long form content, live streams, everything. I passed 1,200 subscribers today, so I totally appreciate all of you who are a part of that, and just all the support, comments and energy, good energy. It's phenomenal. Appreciate you so much. Let me see if I can turn down this volume just a little tad. All right, let's do just a little bit. How about there? All right, everybody. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into it. This is a shout out to phenomenal supporters video. I've got the whole list, the handy dandy notepad here ready to go. And this is everybody. This is all the ones that were shouted out in the original phenomenal supporters video, plus everyone that was added in with the most recent shout out to new supporters video. I haven't done another new supporters video yet, so I haven't added some of the most recent ones, but it's still quite a list. Phenomenal list. Hello, somebody's here. You're welcome to say something in the chat if you like, and join in on the fun. Without further ado, here we go. So, of course, the phenomenal Mr. Phenomenal Matthew himself, Nemo 504. This list would never be complete without the brother, the most awesome of them all. Absolutely. Sharita Jones. Everybody loves and appreciates Sharita Jones and her magnificence. Anthony My Time, the one and only Mr. My Time, Mr. 10X. The brother is phenomenal, doing great things. He's got, a couple thousand subscribers, maybe 3, maybe 4,000. I can't keep up. Bells and Stars is in the house. She says, congratulations. Let me know when you want to do our march. You're scheduled for next Saturday, unless something changes. You're on for Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be emailing you. If I have your email already, I'll be emailing you. If I don't, just maybe comment on one of my videos with your email address or something, or actually I put my email address in my channel description, so go ahead and just send me a message through my email, which is on my channel description, and then we'll get the correspondences going. So thank you so much. Luciana Success Systems she's doing phenomenal things. She's really on fire of late. Luciana is Champion Nation. I mean, she's got 1,000 plus new content creator community going and booming and growing. So big shout out to Luciana. King Explicit continues to be the man. Yes, Bells and Stars. Looking forward to it as well. It'll be phenomenal. It'll be awesome. So we'll communicate via email once we've connected. So King Explicit is awesome. Boogie Time, just growing and growing, doing outstanding. Kiss from Jay, just super rock star. Kiss from Jay had some challenges there, but I'm sure she'll just grow from it and become greater and greater. You can't take away a 125-day streak and expect nothing good to come of it. She's gonna rebound and she's gonna take it to a whole nother level, no doubt. Jamal Williams, my twin bro, he's out there somewhere looking for his next pizza haul or his next chocolate donut. I love you, brother. You're awesome. You're phenomenal. Keep going. You're the man. Deb Rael, of course, the one, the only Deb Rael, my biggest supporter and producer and grounder and all the good things that my partner offers. Thank you so much. You rock. Draven Simmons, big shout out to you. Tierra B. Naturally, Awesome. Doing great. Nancy Green. Download. KC Inspirational Tales. Big shout out to you. Vibing with VC. Shout out. SSV. Good old at Cali-64. Shout out to you. Make sure you hear it loud and clear. Ask for you. Big shout out to you. Tracy's Local Learnings. Shout out to Tracy's Local Learnings. Such an awesome supporter. Holding down the homestead. Doing awesome. Thanks so much. Keep those chickens safe from the weather. Fishy Things. Big shout out to Fishy Things. He's doing maybe his first live stream in the next couple days. I think on March 3rd. So everybody tune into Fishy Things. First live stream. It's going to be awesome. We know that. Shout out to Follow Your Bliss Life. She's been rocking it out with the dance shorts. I finally got my dance short in for the Kendrick Lamar halftime show, which was fun this morning. So check it out if you haven't seen it yet. WC Wainwright's in the building. He says, "Hey, Source. Aloha, WC Wainwright. Welcome. Appreciate you for being here. I think you're coming up on the list right here, so I'll shout you out. WC Wainwright. Big shout out to you, brother. Mr. Thrive, try Mr. Thrive in 25. You rock. You rock." Yes, I know. It's my friend and brother, WC, showing support. Well, I'm showing support right back at you, brother. Big support to you. Shout out to Start Here Tajmir, who passed 500 subscribers. Big celebration for her. She rocks. Enjoy the cake and the ice cream with your daughter. Phenomenal. Shout out to Joe Remington. I'm going to change the song here. Let's change to the other version. Boom. Play. All right. Next up, shout out to Joe Remington. Shout out to brother Joe Remington. Change up the banner here too. Shout out to Blissfully Renee. Shout out to Mind Games, brother Todd, who, what is today? March 1st? Is today the day? Am I miss? Oh no, March 2nd. Tomorrow, March 2nd, he's hosting a music event all day. So tune in to Todd's Mind Games. If you have a talent, music talent, or want to do a performance of some sort, share your gifts, whatever it is, your wisdoms, poetry, whatever it may be. Todd's hosting open mic kind of event all day on Sunday, March 2nd. Check it out, everybody. Shout out to I Cherish Church, who was awesome on 5 Questions with the Source just last Saturday. I Cherish has been on fire of late. She passed 500 subscribers. Big shout out to our Bishop Cheryl. Shout out to Oh So Ravishing, the Ravisher, the Juice Distributor, the Truck Master, Mrs. Truck Company Leader, Facilitator. Shout out to Dodash for continuing to be the all-star, superstar, and she's bringing in the dough, bringing in the cash money. Those shout-outs. I mean, she's offering a lot of value with those shout-outs. Otherwise, people wouldn't be offering the value to her to do the shout-outs. So give her credit for being awesome. Yeah, of course, WC Wainwright. Thanks for being here. Shout out to Ellen Smile. She's been fabulous for so long, but I've been noticing her a lot of late. She's just been so supportive. She's a rock star. I think she passed 1,000 subscribers a little while back, just kicking butt. Shout out to Living My Best Life at 60 Echo, which she may be doing an interview of Big Jack right now. I forgot, but that might be happening right now. So I don't know the time zone, the timing and everything, but she said tonight she would be hosting Big Jack on her show, Living My Best Life at 60 show. So check her out. Gen X Effect is here. He says he drifts in the live like it's the Fast and Furious. That's phenomenal. That's outstanding, brother. Thanks for drifting in. That's right, WC Wainwright. 4 people here, 2 likes. Hit that like button, everybody. Smash that like button. Big shout out to Sherry Rising. Shout out to Chris the Flash, who passed 1,000 subscribers. He's phenomenal. He had a great video about mental health, a very important topic. And so did Gen X Effect. Also did a great video on mental health. So check that one out as well. I'm sorry your sound is out, WC. You can exit and come back in. I know you can't hear that, but here, I'll put it in the chat. Here we go. Exit and come back in. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Shout out to Earl Dude, brother from the 30-day video challenge, from the beginning, from the Wayback Machine. Outstanding. Let me change up this song here. Let's do some retro funk. Baby, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Dare to Search. Shout out to Barbara's Vibes. Shout out to Ashley Schmidt. Big shout out to Bells and Stars. If you're still here, you're phenomenal. You're outstanding. You're amazing. You're just kicking butt. You're in like the thousands of subscribers. Your channel took off early on. I'm sure it's still growing in a big way. Looking forward to having you as guest on 5 Questions with the Source on Saturday, this coming Saturday. You're awesome. Thanks so much. Shout out to It's Dina. Shout out to Elijah D1V3R10. Elijah D1V3R10. Appreciate you so much, young man. I'm sure you're getting very close to that 500 subscriber mark. You deserve it. Sorry we can't bring the young ones on the live streams, but you're doing awesome, and don't let it limit you. You're going places. Shout out to Mel Runs Things. Shout out to Judd Sovereign I Am. Another shout out to RN2CEO. And then shout out to Girl Let's Get It, Ms. Renee. And then another shout out to I Just Like to Cook. And then we got Stephen Black Stallion. Shout out to ya. And Creating Change, GB, Guy Bandy. Shout out to Creating Change, Guy Bandy. Doing outstanding. Hosting those shows morning and evening with Mr. Shine Dig. You guys are phenomenal. Awesome. Great job. Shout out to Big Jack Storytime. Tonight is on with Echo on Living My Best Life at 60s channel. I don't know what time. I didn't get the time zone thing, so it might be happening now if you want to check that out. Otherwise, hang in here and we'll keep going. Big Jack Storytime. I will be on Iron Sharpening Iron show tomorrow, which is Sunday. I think around 2 p.m. I'm gonna have to double check that. But around 2 p.m. I'm probably messing you up because of the time zone thing. I think it's 2 p.m. I forget. Check it out. Check out his channel. I'm gonna have to clarify all that. Big Jack Storytime, Iron Sharpening Iron show tomorrow. I've got it in my calendar. All right. Shout out to Nature Girl with Jesus. Shout out to Almost Off Grid Grandma. Shout out to Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. Even though your name showed up differently, you're still Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie to me. I don't know what's going on with that, but you're awesome. Great job. Shout out to Chocolate Chronicles. Shout out to God's Platform Lois Rodin. Shout out to Anik Woods. Shout out to Ms. Do It Yourself. And then next on the list is School Never Teach. And after that, we've got the 5Gs. Awesome. You're so supportive. You rock. Shout out to Dan's Dribble. The one and only Dan's Dribble with the graphic design skills and the video intros and outros. And check out Nemo's videos if you haven't seen those intros, outros, and those graphics. Outstanding. I will be doing something with Dan's Dribble here. I've got a whole bunch of logos he's been making for me. I think I'm going to just put them all out there and let people talk about them, and banners and logos, and then I'll put his contact information. So I don't know when I will utilize the logo, but I know that y'all should connect with Dan's Dribble. Shout out to Gabriana Genie. Shout out to Pauline's Purposeful Life. Shout out to Jackie7 Sims. Another shout out to Real Talk with Char Renee. And then Double Roses Twins. Oh my goodness. Every time they do a live stream, you got to get in there. They're phenomenal. They have the best energy. They're just such good energy, and they shout you out and they sing songs, and for every step of the way throughout the live stream, it's really awesome. Definitely go to check out their live streams. Vixen XII, Vixen 8, 10, 13, Vixen 13, I guess. XII, Vixen XII. Shout out to you. Shout out to Supreme Hustle Experience. Shout out to Lily Gazoo. Shout out to Homestead Made Easy, brother Jordan, over there in Florida. Appreciate you, bro, from the 30-day video challenge times. Shout out to Tarico Fernando. Shout out to Destined to Recover. Next shout out is to Tolet Realtor. And then Rosie Rochelle. Shouting you out. I'm a couple pages in here. I got a couple more pages to go probably. Of the 1,200 subscribers for the channel, the source. Let's see what's going on in the comments here. I got a little behind on them. WC Wainwright, Gen X, Selena the Celestials here. Hey, the source. Blessings from Australia. Welcome, Selena. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good, WC. Sound is back, he said. Selena says hello to everyone in the chat. Fatima Shahida Abdullah says hello, source and chat family. Aloha, Fatima. Welcome. Appreciate you so much. Look at that. All right. Cool. Dan's link, Dan's Dribble, DANZ, Dribble, DRIBBLE, Dan's Dribble. Check him out. Cool. Yeah, Gen X was spent the day with his youngest child on his B-Day. Been at casino, so good times. Andy Mon TV3, shout out to you, big supporter. You are phenomenal. Shout out to L's Endeavors. Shout out to Snapback Trishana. Shout out to Mary's Gigs and Gen X POV and Just Nicky T and Tijari and Crystal's World and Life in the Wild West and Pink and Possible and Tanika's World. I'm going to put all these, I'm going to try to tag all these names in the description of the video, the live stream here after it's done. Each day I'll tag more names and I'll get them all up there. Yeah, dare to search in the bushes. I'm just laying out in the yard. Just laying out in the yard before the sunset here. Shout out to Tanika's World. Shout out. She passed a milestone the other day. I think Crystal's World might have passed a milestone too. I don't know. I can't keep track. Everybody's passing milestones. Let's be honest. Shout out to Boss Emant V. Shout out to Robert Carter. Shout out to Joji de Guapa from the Filipino community. Shout out to Village Love. Shout out to Tequila Sway. Shout out to Ron Away. Ron Away does live streams. He's a part of the Filipino community. Awesome. Shout out to Glad Wealth Recipes. Shout out to Dapper PH. Maybe the largest account in the Filipino communities. Dapper PH. What does he have? 100,000 subscribers or something crazy like that? He's phenomenal. He does these huge, big mega shows with music. Just awesome. Shout out to Roxy PH, also part of the Filipino community. He's a big name over there. A lot of them are musicians that are big channels over there. Shout out to Your Supercharged Life. Shout out to Jovel de Pustas, also a part of the Filipino communities over there. Jovel de Pustas. Shout out to Joe Wildsmith. Andy Mon TV3 says, I just got over 200 subscribers. Thank you all for your support. Congratulations, Andy Mon TV3. 200, that's big. When I started in August, again, I was at like 140 subscribers. So it grew gradually, slowly. I mean, up to 500. It was like a snail's pace. But then once I got over 500, it started to pick up speed. So the first 500 is the toughest. It's a grind, but you're doing great. Keep going. Shout out to, or burp out to. Shout out to Euphoric Granny Productions. Shout out to Moving Wheels 26. Shout out to Jace No Made TV. Shout out to Deshay, DESZ apostrophe E, Deshay. Shout out to Eric Moten. Next one is Reinvent Your Life with Mel. Treasure Woman. The Outdoor Family. Exploradora 80 from the 30-day video challenge times. She's awesome. She has a goal to travel the world and visit 80 countries in her life, and she's probably halfway there. Really fun. Exploradora 80. Next one is King Retro Gaming Entertainment. Next one is Always Learning. Motivational Minister. Tajmir Music. That's Start Here Tajmir. That's the music channel. Tajmir Music. Shout out to Red Feather, brother of mine here in Maui, Red Feather. Shout out to Groovy Pad Music. All right, WC, thanks so much. You have a great night. Sleep well. Oh yeah, Dare to Search? You put WC and I on a internet family song. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Remind me, or I don't know. I've got to somehow remember to do that. Dare to Search. Okay. Shout out to Vibes of Africa. Shout out to DBC Aquatics. Shout out to Oh So Interesting. Next one is Kala Vishwa 8996. Kala Vishwa 8996. On to the next page. Living Jay's Way. Shout out. MCS Paranormal Files. Jennifer Viona 254. Barb Collins. R.A. Garcia. Barbie M04. I saw you earlier today at the 5 questions with Ximena. I'm just going to shout out Ximena right now because I want to make sure. I know she's on here, but shout out to Magic of Healing Ximena. Magic of Healing Ximena was a great guest today on 5 questions with the source. Outstanding. Great guest. Really awesome. Shout out to Resilient Queen. Shout out to June Viv Vlogs from the Filipino communities. Shout out to Serving God's People. Shout out to Life with a Disability. Next one is Midlife Jackie. Next one is Joyax Carcueva from the Filipino communities. Joyax Carcueva. Next one is Law of the Earth. Brother Keegan, who's hosting Aquarian Renaissance Roundtable on Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Hawaii time, 10 a.m. Pacific, and 1 p.m. Eastern time. Brother of mine, I know physically, met him at a festival, and we've worked on projects and traveled, and awesome guy. High Vibe Tribe. Shout out to Nick and Neo in Mexico. They just traveled back to the mainland, from Mexico back to America, to the United States, for now. Beautiful Life Sage. Shout out to Beautiful Life Sage. Shout out to The Pinful Life from the 30-day video challenge time. Shout out to I Am Talesia Malika. Shout out to Morgan Life Adventures. Next one is Matthew Does It. Next one is Spencer McKay. Next one is your favorite Jersey girl, Finding My Fit. Next is Caribbean girl Tony. Next is Michelle Remington. And then next is Lay Yadao. Lay Yadao hosts Acoustic with Lay. She's a Filipino community member, hosts these awesome music nights or days, events with all these great musicians. Lay Yadao, awesome, super supportive, really great. Next in the chat, Dan's Dribble is here. Yes, I shouted you out, brother Dan's Dribble, and I talked about how I am still working to create a video with the logos you sent to me and sharing your contact information for if they want graphic design or if they want an intro, an outro, anything like that, Dan's Dribble, your go-to. Check out Nemo 504's videos if you want to see some of that work with the logos and the intros and the outros. Dan's Dribble, big shout out to you. Morgan in Movement is here. Morgan in Movement. Got to make sure I get you on the list. If I don't shout you out soon, make sure you put in the comments after I finish this your information so that I know to get you on here. Some of my newer supporters I haven't added to the list yet. Dare to Search, like the show earlier. Thank you so much. Next page of the list. Shout out to Rising Phoenix. Shout out to Peter Perg from over with the Filipino community. That's how I know him, at least. Panda 82 USA, also from over there with the Filipino communities. Shout out to Lewis Way. Next up is Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Next is Kukiana 8 over there from the Filipino communities. Next one, Allison Mapp, who's been very supportive. Thank you so much. Next is Everyday Wayne, who did a YouTube streak of like a whole year, but now he stopped. But shout out to Everyday Wayne. Good job. You are phenomenal. Shout out to Lita Aquino from over there in the Filipino communities. Shout out to Jopi Delira from over there in the Filipino communities. Shout out to Seville BG. Seville BG I met over there in the Filipino communities. Shout out to Apricity. Apricity I also met over there in the Filipino communities. You see, I'm pretty active over there. I go over there to their shows, their music nights, their karaoke shows. And I super connect, and I admin, and I help out. I do whatever I can. That's right, Andy Mon. Oh, baby, baby, baby. But I got to change up the song. Let's try this one. Shout out to OWEE67, OWEE67. I met over there at the Filipino communities. Shout out to Mary and Princess Blog. I also met over there with the Filipino communities. Shout out to Simi V. Shout out to Once an Orphan. Shout out, next page, Ezraiah Scott. Live, love, life with Nietzsche. Magic of Healing Ximena. There you are. There you are. Keeping It Real. Annette. Grace Travels and Visa. Ramzest. This Little Shed of Mine, Lady Queen, Uncle Mike. Congratulations on winning our spin wheel giveaway. What was it, $64 between Queen Noreen's $22, my $22, and Crystal's World's $20, $64. I'm still waiting on those Cheetos and those now and laters, brother. I want my root beer. Where is it? Just kidding, Uncle. Appreciate you. Let's see the comments. Oh, Nunu's here. Hello, Nunu. She says, hello, source and chat. Nunu's in the house. Thank you so much. You're a big reason why I won that opportunity to give away the money and to do a collab with Queen Noreen, Queen's Alchemy, because you left the trivia night early. So I won. So thank you. You're awesome. I think I got you on the list. I just haven't got your name yet. Els Endeavors is here. Els Endeavors. I shouted you out already. You're phenomenal. She says aloha the source and everyone in the chat. Aloha. Oh, Dare to Search. Is it like 4:30 here? No, it's 6:40 p.m. The sun is going down, so I gotta get through this list. All right. Shout out to. No, you won because you're a smart dude. Thank you, Nunu. Thank you so much. You are smart. You were kicking my butt. Let's be honest. Shout out to. On the Other Side of 50. Shout out to Yvette Diamond. Shout out to Blessed to Crochet. Which, by the way, Blessed to Crochet, I think she's the one that told me about this Tuber Chat channel. Tuber Chat. I went over there to their live stream today, Tuber Chat, and it was awesome. There was like 35 people in there, and he was shouting everybody out. He was sharing people's channels. He was talking about their channels and all their content. He was spinning wheels all on the same screen. He had all these images of all the different channels. He's got like 6,000 subscribers. So Tuber Chat, everybody check out Tuber Chat. Shout out to FAQ The Madness. Shout out to Surviving Together, who came on the panel after Magic of Healing Ximena's interview, and big shout out to you. You're awesome. Shout out Tiff's Take. Shout out to DT Hope 23 TV. Shout out to Brushed by a Diva. Shout out to Groove Pad. All right, on to the next page, and let's change the song up a little here. Okay, here we go. Millionaire Paul. Latanya's Lifestyle. Rocky. Anthony 3 Realist. Euphoric Granny, which I said already, but why not twice? So nice, say it twice. Allison Map, I said already. So nice, say it twice. Shooting Star MS, I met over there with the Filipino community. Shooting Star MS has his own show. It's awesome. Jerry NFE Vlogs. I met Jerry NFE Vlogs with the Filipino community over there. Lujan Gaming. Mr. Columbia, big channel over there in the Filipino communities. Check them out, Mr. Columbia. Paul and Peg passed 100 subscribers recently. Paul and Peg. Entirely Early Bird. Oh, who do we have here? We have, Elden Dever says, you are phenomenal for your continued support. Thank you so much. Everyone's Dare to Search says, everyone stay safe. Marie McLeod said, hi, late on here. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Marie McLeod or McLeod. Welcome. Shout out to Tom Grace. I was on Tom Grace karaoke earlier today, shouting me out in a big way, sharing the 5 questions show on their live stream. Awesome, just awesome karaoke, fun. Sang a song for me. Appreciate it so much, Tom Grace. Shout out to Joe Valdez, video game and movie. Joe Valdez, video game and movie, is a fun guy. He's got these puppets of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and all sorts of Cookie Monster, Elmo, all the fun characters. Shout out to S. Nicole Living. Shout out to Chris Horde, PSW. He's a health worker, and he's funny, really funny. Chris Horde, PSW. Next one is Farm with Dara. Next is Color with Me. Next page, Life with a Disability. Enna's channel. Enna's channel is from the Filipino community. You see how I got from 500 subscribers up to 1,000 so fast. I network big with the Filipino community. Ms. G. Ann, also from the Filipino community. Ms. G. Ann. Queen's Alchemy, African Queen, Noreen. Queen's Alchemy is phenomenal. I really appreciated that collab we did together. Also, that trivia night I was a part of. That was fun. Thanks so much. You're doing awesome things. All your restreaming, just a great example, teaching us how to restream. Awesome. Shout out to Jack Down. Shout out to Mim Tell. Yikwaba. Heart at home. Jute and Olive Homebody. Poe. Shout out to Poe. P-O. Shout out to Gyno Genius. Gyno Genius has been super supportive of late. Appreciate you so much, Gyno Genius. What a name. That's right, Nunu. Double tap that like button. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to Sail Whiskey Dream. Shout out to Early Mix Vlog. I met over there in the Filipino communities. Early Mix Vlog. Shout out to Paul's Relaxing Nature Videos. Next one is Allegra Powell. Next one is Our Life on a Dime. On to the next page here. There's a bug. Shout out to Tee's Journey. Teez Journey. Tee's Journey. Shout out to The Coinbot. Next one is Just Me One Official. Next is The Supreme View. Next is Resmi Amor from the Filipino communities. Shout out to Ava Dale Mosley. Next one is Alexa Serenoya. Is phenomenal. Big channel, big supporter, big coach, helping people build their YouTube channels. Alexa Serenoya. Shout out to T Haven above 7. Next one is Learn Radiology with My. Next is Growing Up Human. Next on the list is Marie Reader. Shout out to Gelu Kig in the camper. Galukig in the camper. Next one is Lucy Vantes. Lucy Vantes is a musician over there in the Filipino communities. Shout out to Jennifer Viona 254. Jennifer Viona 254. Next is Michelle Remington, who I already said on the list. So twice so nice. Next is Chris Wushko. Chris Wushko. Next is Mark Anthony. Next is JRD Fundition. Next is Manoy June from the Filipino community. Next is Mama Bowman Living Life. That is Boogie Time's mama. Mama Bowman Living Life. Shout out to TP Media TV. TP Media TV. Next one is Boho Lana in Norway. Big, huge channel over there in the Filipino community. Definitely connect with Boho Lana in Norway. Next is North Pole Katie. North Pole Katie is awesome over there in Alaska. Next one is Super Mom Canada from the Filipino communities. Super Mom Canada. Next is Daisy the Cat. Shout out to you. Thanks for being a good sport. Next is Adolfo Escobar. Next one is NAFX, NEFNAFEX, NAFX. Next is Lee Ars. Lee Ars, ARZ, is from the Filipino communities. Next is Nature of Village. Next is Kapulong. Kapulong is a big-time musician over there in the Filipino communities. Kapulong. Next one is Colleen. Next one is Motivated to Soar. Motivated to Soar. Next page. Next is Woodward Asian Produce. P9 Travel Vlogs. My Rhythm Revolution. Lyrics by Nietzsche. Living Jay's Way. So nice, said it twice. The Motivational Minister. Rose Mar channel from the Filipino communities. Missy's channel. Marjorie Louboutin Tolentino. Down the road is in the house. He says, what's up, Source? Here in bed, going to sleep soon, man, camping. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? He says, welcome. You got shouted out on page 1. You're the man down the road. Thank you so much, Mr. Jamie. Shout out to Wylea 50 Plus HB. Next one is Inde Vida. Inde Vida. Next is Too New for You, or So It Seems. Too New for You, or So It Seems. That's Nunu for you. Big shout out to you. I'll put you on the screen for that one. There's Nunu. Nunu's on the screen. Nunu just got shouted out. Nunu. Next one is Tamara Mattis. Sun is setting now, L. Yes. Next is Tamara Mattis. Next is Paul's Relaxing Nature Videos. Next one is Seasons Greetings All the Time. Yeah, there you go. Wop, whoop, wop, whoop. Next one is Chosen Number Ready Made. Chosen Number Ready Made. Next is Joshua Graham. Next is Meant to Be Marriage Makers. Meant to Be Marriage Makers. Cesar Aguilar, POGI. Cesar Aguilar, POGI. S. Nicole Living Again. Joanne Glass. Selena the Celestial, if you're still here. Selena the Celestial. Thank you so much. You're phenomenal. Marie McLeod. I've just woken up and come across this. Lovely to see people sharing. I'm a poet. Well, Marie, after I upload this, can you comment on the live stream after it's uploaded? That way I can get you added to a list here for a future shout out video. Appreciate you so much for being here. Next one, Andy Mon TV3. Andy Mon TV3 has been super supportive. I'm telling you, Andy Mon TV3 is awesome. The Gen X Effect. The Gen X Effect is so awesome. Brother Paw is phenomenal. Thank you so much, Gen X Effect. Tita S from the phenomenal Filipino communities. Guraba videos also from the Filipino communities. Honey Lover Friend. I would share an eggplant and a rose on the screen if I could, Honey Lover Friend, but I can't. So I just appreciate you, Honey Lover Friend. That's our little inside joke. Shout out to Ms. Carol Vlog. Shout out to Logic N. Shout out to Reese and Dog Gaming. Reese and Dog Gaming. Shout out to Ria Joy Rosales. Shout out. Yeah, Andy Mon TV3, you got your shout out. Shout out to William. Shout out to Kitchen 112. Shout out to Kayla Be Fit Now. Shout out to Riva Reveals. Shout out to Fatima Shahida Abdullah, if you're still here. Fatima Shahida Abdullah. Thank you so much. Shout out to Forest Homestead, Idaho. Shout out to Toya Renee Talks. And the last one on the list, before I say it, I'm going to change the music. Last one on the list, but not first, last, whatever. Okay, Marley's Animals. Last one, Marley's Animals. And then I'm going to have to build out the list because I've got maybe 100 more that I've connected to recently. I will have to do a shout out to new supporters live stream soon with all those names. And then I will add them to the bottom of this list. And then I will do a big shout out video with all these names plus those new names. So y'all are phenomenal. I appreciate all y'all so much for tuning in and supporting. The sun has set on this live stream, and I'm going inside to watch TV, the show Lost, and have a nice, relaxing evening. And yes, Els Endeavors, thank you as well. Look, I'm black. Silly joke. I do. Yeah, God bless you too, Andy Mon TV3. Yeah, great night, Andy Mon TV3. All right, everybody. See y'all soon. Tomorrow I'll be on Iron Sharpening Iron with Big Jack. Big Jack story time. Love you. Aloha. Ciao.